Dixon was alive again. Consciousness was upon him before he could get out of the way. Not for him the slow, gracious wandering from the halls of sleep, but a summary, forcible ejection. He lay sprawled, too wicked to move, spewed up like a broken spider crab on the tarry shingle of the morning. The light did him harm, but not as much as looking at things did. He resolved, having done it once, never to move his eyeballs again. A dusty thudding in his head made the scene before him beat like a pulse. His mouth had been used as a latrine by some small creature of the night, and then as its mausoleum. During the night, too, he'd somehow been on a cross-country run, and then been expertly beaten up by secret police. He felt bad. We're going to talk about hangover remedies, because you're probably seeing this on New Year's Day and you may have a thick head. So some of the folk remedies I've come across in my travels, in Mongolia, it was fermented mare's milk. There was, I got into a huge mess of vodka one time with our driver, and the next morning we had a catastrophic hangover. We woke up and he said, "Mongol man drink too much, good," and shoved this stuff at me. Like, we headed for the nearest round tent on the horizon, got this fermented mare's milk from an old goat. Like, they squeezed it out of an old goat skin. We drank that thing with hair floating in it and everything else. And actually, you know, I did feel better, surprisingly enough. If you can choke that down, it worked. I don't know where you would find fermented mare's milk wherever you are. It's pretty unlikely. That works by the kind of the hair of the dog theory. So the idea that you should take a little bit of the hair of the dog that bit you to cure yourself. Fermented mare's milk is fermented, so it's mildly alcoholic. That's Kingsley Amos would recommend a Bloody Mary. I don't recommend that school. That's pretty hardcore. In reality, you know, sleep is your best friend. Sleep, rehydrate, replenish those electrolytes that you lost from a heavy night, including vitamin C. Go easy on the aspirin and ibuprofen. God, that can be hard on your stomach and your already punished liver. A brisk walk can help, especially if it's cold outside. And so can exercise. You start to sweat it out, but you're going to feel pretty miserable, and reminding you why you should have taken it easier. Ginger tea can help soothe your stomach if you're nauseous. For your fitness types who like shakes, you can make a milkshake with banana and honey. The banana will help soothe your stomach. The honey will replenish your depleted blood sugar, and the bananas also contain a lot of magnesium and potassium, which has been depleted from a heavy night of boozing. Here in Japan, my remedy was always noodles, soba or ramen. When we would have to go out with our company, you know, for a late night with the boss, and they're shoving drinks at you over and over, and you're kind of expected to go along with this. The next morning when we had to go to work, my colleague and I would always go to the ramen shop. I think that was good because it's a lot of water, so you're rehydrating yourself. It's salty. There's a lot of electrolytes in it, a lot of fats. It's kind of easy on the stomach, so that was always my hangover remedy. So if you have access to ramen and you're feeling terrible today on New Year's, my advice to you is to get yourself to the nearest ramen shop and slurp down a bowl of noodles. And you may not feel a whole lot better, but it'll get you part way there. Then go back home and sleep it off. So Happy New Year. Hope you have a good 2011, and we'll see you next time.